Hi, Miss.
Good morning, everybody. Okay, so I will share screen with you now. Okay, guys. So today we are going to start with a new reading comprehension lesson, but based, of course, on the same theme that we have started 2 weeks ago, which is the endangered species. Okay, so before we start with the lesson, who can just remind us what do we mean by endangered species? By raising your hands, please. Good morning, Zahra. Yes, Huda? Yeah. I think you can unmute yourselves. I allowed you. Okay, I allowed you now to unmute yourselves. So who can remind us
Yes,
what do we mean by endangered animals?
they're animals and plants that may soon disappear from the world because there are very few left alive
Okay,
from them.
who can tell us? We explained last week um, the reasons why are some animals becoming endangered, why some animals are being put on the endangered species list. Who can remind us what are some reasons that are leading to the extinction of some species or some rare animals? Yes, Zahra.
Because of maybe humans or people that are cutting their shelters like trees and
Very good. So deforestation or taking the lands which belong to animals in order to build some malls or buildings or towers and whatever. This is letting these animals lose their habitats and, of course, gradually losing lives. So they will become extinct. Other than deforestation and losing their natural habitats, what are some reasons why animals are becoming extinct? Other than other than deforestation or whatever. Yes,
pollution.
Rajan. Pollution. Who can explain to us? Lean, if you can explain to us, what do we mean by pollution? What happens?
When
What happens
people
due to pollution?
litter, when
What?
people litter
Yes. But what
and
happens due to pollution? What is happening due to pollution?
Mr. Sea animals are dying
Very
from
good. Marine
yes,
pollution is leading to the death of many sea animals. This is number one. Number two, we said that pollution is leading to global warming. Global warming is leading to the melting of the ice of the North and South Pole. Therefore, some of the animals that live in these two places are losing their habitats because the amount of ice and snow uh, isn't enough. And this is causing also the death of these animals. Other than that, we said that hunting is very important. Why do you think some animals are being hunted, Yarazan?
for their fairs.
Okay, for their fur, for what else?
For their skin.
For their
maybe.
skin, for their fur, for their tusks. All of these are
Miss?
reasons why people are hunting animals, because these organs are being sold for huge amounts of money. They are very expensive anyways. So these people are gaining lots of money due to this kind of trade. Okay?
And,
Before I
Miss?
continue also, yes.
They are using them for medicine. From the animals.
Yes, exactly. Some of these are used for medicine, some are used to
For
make bags,
decorations.
some for making clothes. So even some sorry, even some animals are being used to make bags or clothes or to sell their ivory tusks and so on. So before we start with vocabulary words and the lesson, who can tell us what are some measures that could be taken in order to protect the endangered animals? What can we do to protect these animals?
We can make it illegal to pollute or hunt.
So to let's say set measures or laws that ban the people from polluting or hunting animals and so on. Yes.
We can spread awareness in order that
Excellent,
people could
excellent,
care about these animals.
excellent, excellent. We can spread awareness um, in order to allow people to stop hunting these animals, to show people the importance of these animals and the presence of these animals at our lives, because they continue the life cycle. So these are called awareness campaigns. Very good. There's something very important that you forgot.
Yes, we can.
Build more sanctuaries.
Sanctuaries, very good. This is very important. So we can say building sanctuaries in order to protect the animals. Um, in order to protect animals, so we can build sanctuaries that animals can stay at, and we will protect them there. Okay. This is
Miss?
in general a wrap up for the whole text, for the whole, sorry, theme, everything we talked about. And now we are going to start with the vocabulary words.
Miss,
Yes.
and another thing that we can avoid cars or
يعني we can do
motorcycles.
many things to avoid pollution, but نحن we're not talking only about pollution. نحن we are talking how to protect the endangered animals. Okay? Of course, fighting pollution is something very important, but it doesn't save, it doesn't help animals, such as the sanctuaries or the laws that are set in order to protect them. Okay. Now, let's move to the vocabulary words. Now, I want you to read these words, these sentences, and try to find out the meanings of the underlined words through context, okay? Take 2 minutes, read the sentences, and I want your answers. Those who are raising their hands, put your hands down if you have nothing to say. Okay, let's start with the first sentence. Hassan Jradi, read it, please.
Yes. Endangered. The sea turtle is an endangered species due to pollution of the seas and water air.
Okay, so from this sentence, who can tell us what do we mean by endangered animals?
Me.
Yes?
Endangered means like the animals or yes, the animals that are being like less like lose animals that are being close to death.
Thank you. Abundance. One quality our team possessed in abundance was the fighting spirit. So this team has one quality, which is the fighting spirit, but they had it in abundance. So what do we mean by abundance?
A lot of something. It's
A lot of something. Very good. When I say there is an abundance of this, it means a lot of this. Very good. Temper. Every person must learn how to control his temper so that he doesn't get mad easily. Yes, who will tell us what's the meaning of this word? Yes, Yanin Khalifa.
His anger.
His anger, very good. So people who are who get angry quickly are people who we call them people with temper, or people who have a temper because they get angry quickly. Okay. Let's now move to the word habitat. Some animals are in danger because their native habitat is being destroyed. What do you mean by habitat?
May I say it?
Yes, you can say, Miss.
Habitat is the shelter or the
It's
house.
the shelter or the house where the animals live. Very good. Okay. Powerful. The elephant grinds its food with its powerful molars.
having a lot of power.
What?
Having a lot of power.
Yeah, but what do we mean? Who can explain? When something is powerful, means strong. Strong molars.
Yes.
Okay. Now we move to shrinking. She purposely made the dress larger to allow for shrinking when it was washed, as she was sure it would become smaller. Okay, yeah.
For something to become smaller.
Something that becomes smaller, very good. So when I say shrinking, it means it's becoming smaller, okay? So shrinking when something becomes smaller, either in size or in amount, okay? These are the meanings of the words. Let's read them together. So, endangered. So, endangered means used to describe animals and plants that may soon disappear from the world. So as I said, there are also endangered plants, not only animals, because there are also endangered plants, rare plants that a few amount is left, okay? Abundance, a lot of something. Temper is a noun. When a person has a temper, they become angry very easily. Habitat, it's the natural environment which an animal or plant usually live. Powerful, having a lot of power. And shrinking, becoming smaller or less. And as I told you, shrinking, it might become smaller or less, either in size or in amount, and not only in size. Okay, let's move now to the text. which is gone forever. And let's check what's the text about. Essential question: how are some animal species become extinct? We said this at the beginning of the lecture. We explained this already, and I asked you. You said, of course, hunting or poaching to benefit from these animals' organs. Other than that, we said deforestation, which is leading to the loss of many natural habitats for animals and plants. Also, natural disasters are leading to many destruction of places, and the extinction of some animals also. So these are some reasons. Read the following text, which talks about some extinct animals. Then answer the questions that follow. So this text talks about some extinct animals, and some animals that already are extinct or they are about to extinct, يعني both. Okay? From the title, Gone Forever, what can you tell? What do you mean by gone forever? If something is gone forever, this means what?
Death.
Cannot be cut back.
Yes, they cannot become back. Very good. So they cannot come back. They cannot, as we said, they cannot return back because these animals are خلاص already. These animals already disappeared, and we cannot get them back. Okay. Let's start with the text. Lin Khalifa, read, please.
Gone forever. A snow leopard roars in the high mountains of Asia. A black
Rhinoceros
gallops across the plains of Africa. A grizzly bear hunts for fish in a North American river. A mother blue whale and her calf glide through the deep waters of the ocean.
Okay, gone forever. So, a snow leopard roars in the high mountains of Asia. A black rhinoceros gallops across the plains of Africa. A grizzly bear hunts for fish in a North American river. A mother blue whale and her calf glide through the deep waters of the ocean. The purpose of this paragraph is to show you that these animals live in different habitats. One of them lives in the ocean, the other lives in Asia, one of them lives by the river, one of them lives in the plains of Africa. So all of these animals live in different habitats, have different shapes, different sizes, okay? But they are all endangered, or even some of them are extinct, okay? Due to humans' actions. If you can look at the picture, this is the snow leopard. It's really amazing. It's one of the most amazing animals. It's fur, its shape, all of it. It's really nice. It's beautiful. So you really feel sorry for losing such animals because they're really beautiful. So let's now move to the second paragraph. Yes, Larissa.
Yes, miss.
Read, please.
All of these animals share the earth with us.
Yes.
They fascinate us with their beauty, their grace. We love observing their
Grace.
All of these animals are endangered. Many of them have died, and without special care, they may someday disappear from the earth.
Okay. So all of these animals share the earth with us. What do you mean by share the earth? They are our partners. agree or not agree, these are our partners on earth. They have to live with us. Okay, they have a part on this earth and they want to live with us. They fascinate us with their beauty. They are beautiful. Some of them are really beautiful. Their grace and their speed. Some animals have grace, some animals have speed, some animals are pretty. We love observing their behavior and learning more about their habitats. So some people, of course not all of us, love observing their behavior, the animals' behavior, and learning more about their habitats. But just loving them is not enough. We should show them, yani if you love a person, you should show this person how you love him. In what way? Right? Is it just by telling him I love you? No, you have to do something to show this person that you really love him. So this is what you should do with these animals. Showing or loving them is not enough. All of these animals are endangered. Many of them have died, and without special care, they may someday disappear from the earth. Okay, if you look at the two pictures here, you can see the black rhinoceros and the grizzly bear. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
paragraph 3. يلا يا ليا.
Yes, Miss.
Read, please.
What is the important to care for animals like this? One reason is to protect the balance of life on Earth. Another reason is the beauty of the animals themselves. Each species of animal is special. Uh, Once it is gone forever.
Okay, so why is it important to take care for animals like these? You might ask yourself, and what should I do if an animal died? خلاص إنه it died. Some people think like this, but if you really look or read between the lines, you will find that these animals are very important. So you should know, why should you protect them? Okay, why is it important to care for animals like these? One reason is to protect the balance of life on Earth. Another reason is the beauty of the animals themselves, because these animals are really pretty. They are beautiful. Okay, each species of animal is special. Once it is gone forever. Okay, so every animal has something special. Every animal has has a special characteristic, a special shape, a special anything. Every animal is special for something. That's why we should keep these animals safe and protect them as much as we can. Okay, is it clear till now? Is the text difficult?
No, it's clear.
No. No.
Okay. Okay, let's continue with paragraph 4. This is the blue whale and this is the elephant. Okay, now we're going to talk about them.
May I read?
علي خليفة read.
Okay.
Yeah.
Africa was
علي raise your voice.
Africa was once filled with an abundance of wild animals, but that is changing fast. One of these animals, the black
Rhinoceros.
rhinoceros, lives on the plains of Africa. It has very poor eyes
eyesight,
and a very bad temper. Even though the black rhino is powerful and can be dangerous, its strength cannot always help it escape hunters. Some people think that the rhino horn has magical power, and many hunters kill rhino for their valuable horns. This has caused the black rhino to be placed on the endangered species list.
species list. Okay. Africa was once filled with an abundance of wild animals, but but that is changing fast. So as you know, Africa's jungle or African forests were full of African animals, all of these animals, wild animals. As you know, if you watch them on TV, you will really understand what do I mean. But now everything is changing. Now the number of animals aslan is decreasing. One of these animals, the black rhinoceros, lives on the plains of Africa and in the lands of Africa. It has very poor eyesight and a very bad temper. This animal has two characteristics, which he is famous for. The first one is that he has a poor eyesight, and the second one is that he has a bad temper. It means you can make him feel angry quickly. Even though the black rhino is powerful, is strong, and can be dangerous, its strength can't always help it to escape hunters. So even though it's a huge animal, it's a strong animal, but you cannot escape the hunters that are coming to kill you in order to benefit from your body organs. Some people think that the rhino's horn has magical powers. What do you mean by magical powers? Let me tell you what. The black rhino has horns, رون يعني, okay? These horns are being sold for a large number of money. يعني. They're very expensive, but some people pay for them and they buy them because they think that these rhinos tusks, and no, they're not tusks, they're horns. Rhino's horns have magical powers. Rhino's horn has magical powers. It means it has a good omen. Okay, yeah, some people are optimistic when they see such a thing. Some people put it at their houses. Some people leave it with them just because sometimes they might think that it might bring them good luck or something. So they think it's a good omen to have such a thing at home. That's why some people have killed these animals and got these horns from them. Okay. That's why we said magical powers. Yani they think that this horn can cure a certain sick person or whatever. And many hunters kill rhinos for their valuable horns. This has caused the black rhino to be placed on the endangered species list. Okay?
Okay.
Last paragraph. Hassan Jradi read.
Yes, the elephant seems to represent all that is strong and wild in Africa. It once had no natural enemies, but it is now endangered, killed for its ivory tusks.
Okay. So, the elephant seems to represent all that is strong and wild in Africa. Why are we saying this? We are saying this because the animal is a huge animal in size. So people are afraid of it because some people think that it is harmful while it is not. So an animal is a peaceful, an elephant is a peaceful animal. Okay, so it once had no natural enemies. The elephant has no enemies, nobody. but is now endangered. How is it endangered? If it doesn't have any natural enemy. So it was killed for its ivory tusks. So the elephant had no enemies in the forest, yani animal enemies or something, but he was killed by new human beings for his tusks. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Okay, good. طيب, let me just ask you a question. Who didn't do the listening quiz yet? Raise your hands if you haven't done the listening quiz.
I will finish it soon. I still have 2 questions.
طيب, Miss, please, I want you all to upload the listening quiz today before 1 because it's the last day, it's the end line. Okay?
Miss, we have a quiz till 1.
Okay.
And we have the virtual office hours till 1.
What?
We have virtual office hours till 1. How were we supposed to do?
It's not a virtual office hour, it's a support. You have
I
to
know.
submit it.
I
If you
mean, we
haven't done
have
it yet,
10 lessons
you
till 1.
haven't done it.
I don't have too many questions yet.
Too many questions concerning what, ya Fatima?
Miss, I still have 2 questions.
Okay, do them and submit the test. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
You have only for tomorrow. I'm not going to open the quiz again for anybody. Okay?
Okay,
Miss,
Miss.
close it tomorrow?
What?
You will close it tomorrow?
No, today at 1. Who is asking?
Leah.
No, today at 1.
Miss, we have a Zoom at 1.
شو يعني؟ I opened it yesterday at 1 و today it ends at 1. Okay?
Okay.
And you had 24 hours on a very silly, easy quiz.
I will do it and submit it.
Hopefully. Let's continue with paragraph 6.
Miss, may I read?
Read.
May I read?
Who asked first?
Lin Shibani.
Read, Yalin.
Okay. The fastest land animal. The cheetah also lives in Africa. It too is becoming extinct as people take over more and more of the land that is cheetah's natural habitat.
Habitat, yes. So the fastest land animal is the cheetah. The cheetah is one of the fastest land animals. It's very fast. It also lives in Africa. It is too becoming extinct as people take over more and more of the land that is the cheetah's natural habitat. So people are taking from the land, the African jungle or forest, which is the natural habitat for many different animals like the cheetah, and he is losing his natural habitat. Okay? Fatima بدها حريد.
Yes, Miss. Imagine Africa without the powerful rhino, the gentle, intelligent elephant, or the lightning quick cheetah.
Yes.
Once they are gone, they are gone forever.
Okay, so imagine the forests without all of these animals. Yeah, these animals are very important. As we said, they are important for the balance of our lives. So imagine your lives without these animals. Imagine the African forest without these animals. Would anyone think that this forest is exciting anymore? I'm sure that no, because they have lost many of their intelligent, pretty, and strong animals. And also the fast animals they already lost these animals also. So this is what do we mean by extinct, and this is what do we mean by when we say that these and losing animals is very dangerous. It's not that easy. Okay, so as I told you guys, these animals are, some of them are extinct, some of them are endangered, but the text here is to spread awareness, how to take care of some animals, and just show the readers the danger of losing animals, the danger of يعني happening, this happening, because it's really harmful. يعني losing animals is something very harmful to our society, to our the balance of life, and so on. Okay.
Okay.
So don't forget to submit your
Okay.
quizzes today, because I'm not going to wait any other, يعني 1 second after one, and you had 24 hours, so this is enough. So, and I'll see you tomorrow during the live session to continue with the lesson and the exercises. Thank you.
Miss, is the listening quiz on the application?
I sent the link on the group. Are you in the group?
Yes.
Okay, so the link is on the group. Go get it from the group. We'll go do it. Yeah.
Miss Safa,
Yes.
but I'm not in the English group, so I told Tain to send me it. So can you please add me in the English group?
Okay, ask someone to give you my number and talk to me. Tell me this is you and I will add you.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you all.